We want the message to go to Pakistan.
So, your friend here, Mr. Raihan, sat with two Americans and asked them a straight question. Why are the best and brightest Americans not standing up to elections and running for public office, and people like Donald Trump all of a sudden are the front candidates running? So explain, first of all, we spent 25 minutes running around the issue, trying to explain it in our own sort of insider's baseball, meaning terms and references that actually to us they're familiar, but to an outsider they don't mean much. And then we hit the brake and look back at the bigger picture and explain to Raihan again, who ultimately ended up getting fed up with the entire conversation, that the real fundamental problem in U.S. politics is the undue influence of money, political money. It cost $1 billion to get elected president of the United States. You will spend $1 billion over a year-and-a-half campaign to reach the nomination and run to the final role. And there is an undue influence of very wealthy people because of something called Citizens United, which in a nutshell, the Supreme Court after active Republican activist lawfare campaigns effectively pushed in a question that ultimately allowed the creation of some political action committees, PACs, super PACs, that are allowed to spend unlimited amounts of money supporting any campaign, any candidate they want, and they don't even have to disclose where that money came from. Which, at the end of the day, yes, everyone here in the United States has a vote, and everyone's vote counts. But the average citizen, at the end of the day, cannot have the same influence as $1 billion.
So it's a billionaire's game now.
Increasingly, there's that element.
So if the Gates Foundation or Zuckerberg Foundation decides to run or support a particular person, they'll probably win.
Yes.
No. Look, Bloomberg is one of the wealthiest guys in the country, and he decided he couldn't win.
He decided he couldn't win, but the issue is not really who wins. The issue is that I, as a citizen, I have only one vote. I cannot compete with two billionaires who are pouring money into the other campaign that is pushing the issues that I'm against. I will lose because they have huge megaphones allowed to them by those dollars. And ultimately, what came out of the conversation before Raihan expressed his exacerbation with our form of verbal diarrhea, if I may say, is that we're freaking out. Like this whole Donald Trump thing going down on the one side, on the right. Some of the folks in Pakistan might think I'm crazy, but there is that concern. Bernie Sanders on the left. Americans are not comfortable with two polar opposites. American middle class, middle of the road, generally like consensus-based politics, meaning centrist politics. But unfortunately today, that's not what we're getting. I hope that helps understand the messy situation.
Thank you.